Here on AlienCraft Season 2, we still have no moon. You know what, that sounded like it was going to rhyme for a second. I don't know why. And having a quick nap, we can see that we still do not have a sun either. So hello humans, I'm the AlienDoctor, but you can call me Alien, and welcome back to another episode of AlienCraft Season 2. We are here on Minecraft Bedrock Edition 1.19, which is pretty exciting, and I did some stuff in between episodes. I haven't done a ton of stuff, but I did do some stuff. And it's to do with this, the raid farm. So this was a farm designed by Silent Whisperer, and it's one of his older designs because I don't feel like rebuilding the entire thing. And I've made a couple of minor updates to actually make this farm work in the latest versions of Minecraft. Because this farm has been broken for quite some time and I haven't been able to use it, and I really needed emeralds so I could trade with the villagers over there. So I did some updates to it. So to briefly run you through what I did, I added in this thingy at the top, which basically means the Ravagers, instead of falling down the hole, is actually going to get caught in the lava and die from the lava. This is because Ravagers don't really fit down 2x2 holes anymore, whether it's hitbox or pathfinding. I'm yet to actually look into that issue. So yeah, the Ravagers will die of lava. And I'm not sure if that means that we're not going to get saddles, but we've got enough saddles that we don't really need them anyway. I also moved the entire collection system down by 1 block. This is because the Trident was killing the hopper minecart that was actually glitched inside of the kill chamber floor. So that's also been fixed. And the last thing I did was actually update the add-ons to 1.19. The reason that has helped fix this raid farm not working is because there was a pretty major issue with one of the add-ons we were using that basically stopped the player from actually being able to get Bad Omen, which of course breaks raid farms pretty massively. So anyway, now this raid farm actually fully works, and I'm not going to run it because it takes absolutely ages to run through one raid, but you can see here that lots of these chests are finally getting populated with stuff again. If we go over here to the emerald one especially, we already have almost 3 stacks of emeralds, and I've only run it, I think, twice, maybe 3 times. Anyway, something I do want to do at the start of today's episode is take all of these illager banners. These are all the illager banners that we have, not only from when I fixed the farm, but also before that as well. I would be surprised if I've ever even emptied the chest. And we're going to take them over here to the super smelter building that we built, I think, 2 episodes ago. And we're just going to fill up the chest that contains all the fuel. So this is actually the fuel chest, and we're filling these up with illager banners because they're a surprisingly good fuel source. Like, I've completely forgot that banners could be used as fuel, but yes, surprisingly, illager banners are actually a decent fuel source, and you get tons of them with a raid farm like that. Anywho, in today's episode, we're not going to be fixing previous farms, although there is a certain other farm over there that kind of needs fixing a little bit. Instead, we're going to be working on the base. And we're not doing any 1.19 stuff because, well, I've kind of already done quite a lot of that stuff on Pinecraft, which is an SMP series. This is, of course, single player, so you can go check that out if you're interested. So the bit of the base that we are going to be working on today is these 4 different buildings. I don't know if we'll get all 4 done in today's episode, but I certainly want to start on them. So these are... Oh, hello. Yeah, there's still a bug where these guys don't despawn. You're following me. Stop it. Skedaddle. So basically, these 4 buildings are all flying machine based farms, is the plan anyway. So we'll have bamboo, sugarcane, kelp, and dripstone is the plan. I can't think of any other flying machine based farms, so yeah, these are all actually reserved for those. And the exact dimensions are probably not super exact because we still need to actually design the farm. So you know what that means. Cue the music. We're heading to the redstone testing world. And over here in the redstone testing world, I have been doing some stuff, and I actually did this yesterday evening before I started recording this video, but we have basically got almost an entire bamboo farm built, and obviously we can just pretty easily swap this out for sugarcane or something like that. All right, so this flying machine design was built by FedEx Gaming, and I will link their channel in the description below, or at least that seems... I've actually had this sitting in my testing world for quite some time now. However, looking through the videos, that seems like the only person I could find that's used this design, so I'm pretty sure he's the original creator of it. So yeah, full credit to him, because this is really quite a nice little flying machine. It's not the cheapest in the world, but it gets the job done. I am not smart enough to make flying machines on Bedrock Edition. They don't make sense. Like, in theory, you probably don't need like half of this stuff here. But whatever, they're broken on Bedrock Edition and inconsistent, so I used somebody else's design. So anyway, this farm works basically almost completely. The only thing that isn't actually working is the collection system over here, and that's basically, I've got that pretty much solved. So I'll run you down how this farm works real quickly. So we have an ether hopper clock over here that is just filled to the brim with some random items, and then every time basically the piston moves, it will trigger the piston, triggering the flying machine to start flying, which we can also do manually here. And as you can see there, that is going to farm absolutely tons of the bamboo or sugarcane or kelp or whatever we actually end up putting in there. Once that's done, I'll have an automated thing that sends the flying machine back again. I still need to work on that. The idea is every time the flying machine actually goes past a certain observer, which will probably be here, it will trigger all the minecarts to run. So I need to work on that real quickly, and I'm pretty sure that shouldn't be too hard. And then we need to work on the bit that actually fires the flying machine to turn around again. But once again, should be pretty easy. So yeah, let's get started. So a little bit of tinkering around later, and also lots of waffling clips that I couldn't use. We have got a fully functional farm now. So what we have down here is the ether hopper clock that works the same as normal. And then obviously that's going to trigger that to fly. However, you can see here that this observer will actually detect the flying machine flying by, which then goes into a repeater on 4 ticks. And the reason that's on 4 ticks is because it allows this redstone line to actually be powered long enough to actually power the hopper minecarts to actually move forward. Because if we just use the observer without a repeater, then it's like one pulse that isn't actually lasting long enough for the hopper minecarts to actually run. We then have a pretty basic system over here where this observer will detect the flying machine and then trigger this piston, which then pushes the flying machine to start flying back to, well, here. As you can see there, it has now landed. Those hopper minecarts have then been triggered again. We'll then just have a water stream as well as some auto droppers, and I've not actually wired up lots of these auto droppers because I don't want them to be firing right now because, yeah, we don't need to build the actual water stream in the testing world because that bit's pretty simple. So we have a farm. It's time to head back onto AlienCraft and build this thing. Jeez. So I then went ahead and looked around for the materials that we would need, which is just a little bit of white concrete powder or actual concrete itself, not too much, and also lots and lots of glass. And I didn't have that much glass. So I guess it's time for a sand mining time lapse. Let's go. Well, I've had to end this time lapse. And I mean had to because I made a bit of a mistake and I've accidentally broken my shovel. You know, I was getting a bit distracted, not gonna lie. I was listening to some music, having a good time mining some sand. It's very satisfying. And yeah, I broke my shovel. So this is all the sand that we've got. I'm pretty sure we filled up all of these apart from one. So obviously we had all this glass already, plus all that sand, this sand, and then almost another shulker box. So that's at least 3 shulker boxes if you all combine them together. But anywho, so, plus the bit that I still need to pick up on the floor. I also, pretty sure I don't have any backup tools. I guess we'll have to check. In fact, let's check my ender chest now. Do I have any backup tools? I'm pretty sure I don't. This is my toolbox. Do I? Ooh, I actually do have a shovel here. It has efficiency 3 on it, which isn't the best, but it will do. If we can try and get mending on that thing as well, I'm pretty sure we have a mending villager. So if we can get mending, well, actually, and efficiency 5 and unbreaking, but at least we have some sort of shovel, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, here we are at the Iron Farm Village Trading Hall thingy bob. We have mending and unbreaking 3. Excellent. No efficiency, but well, actually, we don't need mending. We just need unbreaking 3, and we also need efficiency 5, which this guy does not trade for. Okay, that's fine. I probably will have an efficiency 5 book laying around, but that's probably all the sand mining we're gonna need to do anyway, because I'm pretty sure this will hopefully be enough. I don't know. We do need a lot of glass, so hopefully this will be enough. I guess we'll have to see. And of course, this is going to be made much, much, much easier by the fact that we have an entire super smelter over here built only a couple of episodes ago. So we have run out of fuel, and I'm not going to go and collect more coal. There's only about 25 or 27, maybe 30 sand left in each furnace now. So I don't think it's actually worth collecting more fuel. I'll do that later. We've also, like, we already have 1, 2, 3... well, 2 and a bit shulker boxes full of white stained glass. So I don't really think that's an issue because we have many bone meal. We have basically too many bones. Like, honestly, if this was a server, I would sell bones because I have all the bones in the world. We have a passive skeleton spawner farm over there that's just constantly giving us bones when we're in the starter base. We've got a mob farm over there, which is loaded quite a lot as well. We just have all the bones in the world, basically. And we have a wither skeleton farm thing, which I don't run that often, but I'm pretty sure they drop bones as well. So we pretty much have all of the resources to build, at the very least, the farm, or farms, I should say, in my redstone shulker box already. So that shouldn't be an issue. So first step is to actually remove all of this powdered concrete because the actual size of these farms is not as big as how I thought it was. Then we'll do a little bit of chunk aligning to make sure everything is chunk aligned, and I'll begin the farm. I probably won't time lapse the actual construction of the farm itself because it's not particularly interesting, but I'll montage it. Yes, genius ideas with TheAlienDoctor.
Nothing's hard, everything is easy with you around. No bombards, everything is easy when you come around. Hold on now. I remember meeting you in a dream, thinking that's the love of my life. Most handsome man I'd ever seen. I said, you must be the love of my life. Hold on now. Nothing's hard, everything is easy with you around. No bombards, everything is easy when you come around. Hold on now. Don't let go. Don't let go of me. Don't let go. Don't let go. Nothing's hard, everything is easy with you around. No bombards, everything is easy when you come around. Hold on.
And there we go. We actually have this farm completely done now. Other than, of course, that we need to add in a lot more bamboo. Well, actually, not that much more. Much less than I thought, actually. But we do need to add in some bamboo over here. I basically didn't have enough over at the starter base to actually fill in the entire farm, but that's fine. And yeah, this farm should actually be working right now. So I have a button here, and I don't know why. I just tried to craft it. So we can, of course, place that button here to use the manual starting thing. And I haven't ran any tests of this farm, so I have no idea if I've actually built it correctly or not. So let's see what happens. Okay, then. I guess it's time for the first test. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Flying machine not away. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. We're missing a piston here. No, we're not. Feel like... Why aren't these symmetrical? Oh dear. Oh dear. This is not good. Feel like there's meant to be something here. I think that might be part of the issue. Oh dear. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe it's... Am I missing this slime block? Is that the issue? Slime block. And then we need an observer facing up. Oh, geez. Hang on. Observer facing up. There we go. Perfect. And press the button now? No. Oh, wait, hang on. This observer's facing the wrong direction. Oh. Well, that would probably help, wouldn't it? Okay, let's try now. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, look at that. We have got a working flying machine and the minecarts have not moved. That's because I forgot to put in... Oh, that's because I forgot to put in this redstone. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Why have the minecarts not moved? Probably because I forgot to set the timing on that. Jeez. But yeah, we can definitely see that the farm is actually working now, which is pretty good. Obviously, we don't have a ton of bamboo there for it to actually harvest. And let's see, will it work on the return station? And no, it won't. Oh dear. Huh. Why isn't that working? It would appear I have misaligned some stuff ever so slightly. There we go. Hang on. Got this under control, guys. Boom. There we go. Now it should work fine. Nice. There we go. And the flying machine is actually returning now. Excellent. And we should be able to see that once it reaches the end, that the minecarts all get fired. So let's wait until it reaches the end, and then we'll be able to see for sure. And there we go. It's just about to reach the end. Let's see. Do the minecarts get fired? And the answer is yes. I just heard them get all fired, and hopefully you just saw on my spectator account. But they haven't all been fired because I'm missing a repeater. I didn't think this part through, did I? Professional Minecraft gameplay right here. Absolute professional. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, jeez. Okay, so a repeater here. And that should... Oh, and a repeater here. And that should be enough to actually power all of these hopper minecarts now to actually pick up the stuff correctly. So I need to replace the observer. And then we should have an actual working farm. And you can see there, all of the items are getting all... delivered to us all quite nicely. And we've already made a surprising amount of profit from this farm, actually. You can see that, I made a little bit of a mistake. Oops. Now, I could have just shrunk the farm a little bit, but I didn't really feel like doing that. And I also can't help but notice... Oh, dear. Have we had some chunk despawning? Or what? Oh, my goodness. I think that's actually because we were too far away from this for it. Wow, it's full. I think we were too far away for it to be like loaded or whatever. Can I just like fly through and push it? If this actually works, it'll be pretty stupid. Somehow that kind of actually worked. Wait, it did. It pushed one of them. Oh, professional. We're just going to break this one. Anyway, as I was saying, I made a little bit of a mistake over here because, I built it possibly a little bit too far over in this direction, and I didn't want to make it smaller or move anything or stuff like that. So what we've got here is it going over the fence slightly, which is not good because when we need to decorate it, it's going to collide with the fence stuff. But don't worry, I have a plan because I'm a professional, totally. We're just going to move the fence back a little bit this direction because why not? And then also we're going to actually add something else to the fence as well, which I want to add. So we're actually going to do that right now. So here is some smooth stone that I smelted as a test in the furnace array thingy. Where's my stone cutter gone? Do I just not have a stone cutter in this area anymore? How convenient. Anyways, after using the stone cutter at the base, the little thing I want to do is actually just put slabs on top of these walls. If I remember correctly, that was my original plan for these walls anyway. I think it just finishes them off a little bit more, just having this sort of slab finish, I guess. Yeah, I just really like the look of that. Also, it'll stop mobs from spawning on top of it if they do. And then we're also going to need to move that wall back a little bit as well. So I'll do that now. Or will I do that? Well, yes, I will. But whilst I'm doing it, I might as well say that's going to be it for today's episode. We'll probably continue on with the flying machine related stuff in the next episodes and also in live streams as well. I think now that we've got that first one in, we're probably going to just build the rest on live streams and stuff. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're interested in more Minecraft Bedrock Edition content like this, then don't forget to like and subscribe today to join the Alien Empire. I'll see you in the next video coming very, very soon. Thanks to my supporters. Whilst you're waiting, why not check out the video that is probably going to be on screen now if I remember to put it on screen. Bye. Professional landing.